Hey everyone, it's Garrison here, and welcome back to the channel, or the Patreon where we're currently watching from. And today, I am super duper excited, because finally I'll be checking out Kep1er and their 5th mini album called Magic Hour. Doing the whole first listen, the whole shebang. Here we are. I do want to apologize for being late to the party here because I was waiting for some color-coded lyrics. Some of you guys requested this, fellow Keplians, and I've been doing this for all my first listens to, get a better understanding of the lyrics for certain songs. But, staying on track here, solely based on the highlight medley for this 5th mini album, everything sounds promising from the group B-sides and to the unit tracks. That's right, we have 2 brand new unit tracks. Very unexpected, but hey, it's not like I was not asking for it, okay? The more, the merrier, am I right? But we cannot forget about their title track, Galileo. I'm pretty sure majority of us can agree that, Galileo is it. It's that track. The energy is in that song is just so Kep1er, how cheerful it is. My favorite parts in that song were most definitely the chorus and verse 2 with Hia and shouting. But hey, enough talk. Without further ado, let's just dive into this album review now. Alright, so the first track we have here is called The Door, and I'm seeing huge familiar names. The likes of Johan Gustafsson, who has worked with many of our favorites, whether that be Red Velvet, whether that be Twice, whether it be Joe Yuri. The list truly goes on. Now, the other names that I'm very familiar of is Jinri and Yura from Full Bloom. Yura, incredible solo artist, singer-songwriter. And then Jinri, who has taken part on the likes of Goodnight, one of my top favorite B-sides by Kep1er. Up, my pretty much favorite title track by Kep1er. Together Forever, one of my favorite tracks from Kep1er, and has worked on the likes of Begin Again, one of my top favorite B-sides by my ultimate boy group, Infinite. So honestly, the credits behind this song, huge stacked credits for The Door here. Really interested in what route this particular song takes, but I'm gonna bring it up here right away and Lego. Ooh, that tambourine work. Some snapping. Oh, what is this Vocaloid effect work with Yeso? Oh. Oh, I love the playful energy that we get in this song. Yet, some added quirkiness with the percussion work and 808 claps in the back. Oh, what is this pre-chorus? Oh. Oh my, Yujin. Oh my goodness, I love this chorus. There's like a nice bounce to this song. It's very light with it. Oh. Verse 2. Oh. Yeah. That together line though. Love that line. And then there's this pre-chorus that switches it up quite a bit, not gonna lie. Oh. Very easy to listen to. Not harsh to the ears, but man, this song is sure catchy. Especially in the post-chorus. Here it comes. Take you there. Oh my goodness. This bridge though. 아니는 영은? Whoa! Now we have Yeso in the forefront without the Vocaloid effect work. That is cool. Love the bit of chimes that we get in the back. Those 808 claps. Push the door. And what a sweet line there at the very end of the song. Wow, this ended up being better than expected based on the highlight medley, and now the full song coming into fruition. I know it's only the first track, but so far it's at least my favorite group B-side coming off of this album. And I say that because I feel like this song really utilizes their vocals really well. I think Yujin really shined in this particular song. I really loved her moments and all. And then the harmonization going on in some parts early on in the song, not just nearing the ends of the song, and then the vocal flourishes that we get nearing on the ends of the songs. And the interesting usage of vocoder, like Vocaloid effect work for, of course, Yeso was quite interesting. Now, the real question is, was it necessary? Not necessary. And the other question is, did it add a lot? Not necessary. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it a lot, but it was an interesting kind of approach to do something like that. And then in the final climax, take away that Vocaloid effect work that was being utilized for good amount of the members, not just Yeso, mind you, but in moments that Yeso had, those moments, it was removed nearing the climax with Chaehyun, if I recall correctly, and then she got a good amount of lines. Yeso got a good amount of lines nearing the end of the song, thankfully. In fact, I feel like she gets probably the third or fourth most, of course, moments in this song, which is a more than love to see it moment, because I feel like Yeso deserves more recognition for her vocal work within Kep1er's discography, in my humblest opinion. But aside from that, The Door, I feel like this song is going to have a lot of longevity to it. I would love to see the performance for this particular song, and I'm going to bring it up here yet again to break things down bit by bit. Now, there are parts where I'm questioning, is it really this member here and there? Because, like I say, across all my album reviews, color-coded lyrics can be incorrect and misleading, and also there can be lost in translation at times, but, I'm going to try my very best to hear things out. Don't you just love that snapping / little, claps going on here with the tambourine work? I love it, A little bit of ear candy at the start of the song with the intro. And this is where it's the playfulness in the lyrics and the cleverness really shows from the likes of Jinri and Yura from the Full Bloom Collective. It's very evident here. I did mention the likes of Up, Good Night, right? So, oh my goodness. Can totally hear that influence. I love Yujin's moments in this so much as I love Chaehyun's moments in this song. Oh, you guys hearing that? That ear candy of a rhythm guitar that's being strummed on the left side of our ears for those who are using headphones. Listen to this. Woo! The Door. Now this is the only thing that's like a little bit off-putting for me is the pre-chorus. The start of the pre-chorus doesn't like really match up for this song for me comparably to the chorus, but hey, the chorus makes up for it, right? Wow, that is interesting. So I'm just like realizing that the first go around with the pre-chorus is different, not only lyrically, but like production wise, right? There's extra added oomph the second go around because we don't get those like synth string sort of plucks or like scale down or a roll down that we get in verse 2, or I should say, sorry, the second go around for the pre-chorus. But notice here, it's not here. It's not until later. Oh, I love that synthesizer work. It's not like necessary propulsive with it, but like it really brings us in to the song. Now gonna take you there. Oh my goodness, like the post-chorus is so catchy, even slightly more catchy than the chorus, I've got to admit. So both the chorus and post-chorus does its job. Verse 2. Beyond this door. This Yes I Wander together line, I absolutely love it. I love the vocal doubling, but then there's moments where, you know, multiple members come through together to make it like extra satisfying. Okay, where is it? Where's the change up here? See what I'm saying? Wow. That was absolutely brilliant how they did that for the song. Nice groove going on in the song. Oh. The chimes. I'm just like so amazed. I'm so glad also that like this, you know, really went beyond my expectations that I had initially for this song. It really goes to show you highlight medleys are misleading. In a way. Oh, man, the chords here. Wow, Yeso really shines here. Oh. That's crazy. Like, the first half of the song, we get a little bit of harmonization, and in the very end, vocal flourishes, harmonization, you name it, the whole bucket load of it, you know? Oh my goodness, the door, so good, so good. I am so glad I exceeded my expectations. I feel like a broken record at this point, but hopefully the other tracks end up being as good or even better. So let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is called Love on Lock, the other group B-side off of this album, and I was heavily biased towards this track solely based on the credits. Like, I gravitate towards this kind of production style that is by the likes of E1. For those who are not familiar with E1, E1 is like so recognizable in terms of production style. We're talking about like a chorus that really surges beneath the grounds and the depths below, as well as like these sort of synth riffs or electronic elements that E1 integrates in certain tracks. We're talking about working with many of our favorites like G-Friend, very heavily with Wuju Sonia, worked with As1 at the time, and if I recall correctly, has worked with Kwana and B in the past before. Other familiar names though the likes of Andy Love. Andy Love has worked with Everglow in the past before. Some SM artists, if I recall correctly. The list truly goes on. JJ Jean, though, okay, huge familiar name, has worked with Kep1er on Giddy, Feel Good by From His 9, We Go by From His 9, like, that goes to show you a lot. And then we have probably my #1 favorite all-time lyricist, Toyin Kung. I have mentioned her time after time throughout many of my album reviews, whether that be for the likes of Weekly or any artist coming from JYP or, of course, SM artists as well. So I'll just put whatever sort of list that's shown on the screen here in terms of examples of her works. But I'm gonna bring up Love on Lock here right away, and let's dive into it. Oh, did I not talk about E1's synth work? Ooh. Ooh, Youngin. That's definitely Youngin. Whoa, where is this headed though? Love the hi-hat work here. Very rudimental with it. Build up. Ooh, what a drop. Oh, that snare drum can't work. Those cheerful vocal moments in the back. Oh, Ahi with these lines. Excuse me? What is that verse 2? I don't know what to say about that. Oh, I just love this push and pull effect that we're getting in this song in the chorus, but then, wow, the post-chorus. Okay, so we got different members doing the post-chorus. Ooh, the ad-lib work here. Ooh, the brass work in the back here. Whoa, what is going on? There's gonna have to be a lot of moments there that I'm gonna have to break down. But I love the soaring vocals to the ad-lib work in this song. I got your love on lock. I got your love on lock. And just like that, it's over. Wow, Love on Lock. I didn't expect this song to pack that much of a punch to it. Especially with verse 2 in this song, right? It goes crazy. And then the bridge, it truly sends you. It sends you all the way, everyone. Woohoo! Everything about Love on Lock. Actually, like, verse 2, I feel like I gotta get used to it, because upon first listen, it's like, wow, I'm just completely mind blown, because just the inserting of those rap parts into verse 2 was quite jarring with it, but then it has that little bit of Kep1er sheen to it that we've got from them in the past before. You feel me? For those who know, you know. And aside from that verse 2, right, I absolutely love the post-chorus, especially the first go-around with Hia after the first time we get hit with the chorus. And I love how smooth the transition is from the pre-chorus to the chorus. Notice how it's like, I got your love on lock, and then boom, take me, da 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 da. It reaches like new heights once we hit the chorus right away, and I appreciate that a lot. So it's like, if anything, like the energy is very persistent and constant in this particular song, and I love their like strong vocal work in this song. No, added vocaloid vocal effect work. Like, they don't need, it's not necessary for them to utilize stuff like that. Usually when they do utilize stuff like that, and artists utilize stuff like that, it's for obviously stylistic purposes. But man, it goes to show you Kep1er can come through with songs that like may seem, at first it may seem like very steady paced and all, but then as it progresses, they can come through with something powerful like this. So Love Unlock, oh, I can totally sense that influence by the likes of Andy Love, E1, you name it, and I love the lyrics in this song. Was I not? Yeah, like I said, something that's so recognizable about E1's production is the synth work, and it's right here, right out of the gate. Ticking of the hi-hats. I love those scaling moments of the synth work. Oh, that bass with Young in here. Oh, Yejin's moment here is like almost of a coming of new age moment, like the doors open here, right? Disco strings there earlier. Brief pause. You know what I'm talking about. I got your love on lock. Oh, love the overpouring, powerful vocal work. Hey, ho, that added cheerfulness that we love and know from Kep1er, even though it's like contrasting, it adds more depth in this moment right here, I've got to admit, during the chorus. And then post-chorus. I got your love on lock. Wow, like Congo bongo work that transitions into Hikaru here. Distortion of the bass, the constant scaling over top of this. Trap percussion. Ain't no problem, we can feel, baby, don't speak. Man, I love the rambunctious energy that Diane brings to the table. Like, really adds that rambunctious feel to verse 2 here. Like, even though it's very contrasting compared to, like, what has happened already earlier on in the song, I low-key mess with it. Upon second listen here, I'm getting used to it. I can imagine the performance for this song. It'd be so lit. Oh, those chords. Some synth strings there, or disco strings. Wow, that bongo congo work, more prominent here. Man, Youngin from the first track and this track too, she's really shining. I think we can all agree, likes of Youngin, Hikaru, and Diane really shined within this. And I forgot about the bridge. Oh my goodness, with shouting. Like, this bridge. that's theatrical moment by Chaehyun. I love that added twist. I love that theatrical twist to it. Hey ho! Yeah! Okay, this is so far my favorite B-side, at least by the whole group. I just love the vocal work in this song a lot. And the peak moments that we get. Oh. Even Yejin getting insane moments, like, oh, this track is to adore for. Like, sure, the first go around, that verse 2 can be very jarring and surprising, but I got used to it on the second go around here, obviously. So I'm really interested how the unit tracks are gonna go comparably to these tracks, so let's just get into the next B-side now. So this next B-side is the first unit track out of the two, called Tropical Light. I think I preferred this one stylistically based on the highlight medley, but in this unit we have Yejin shouting, Youngin, and Yeso. We love to see it, everyone, but familiar names that I'm familiar of, the likes of Im Soo-ho and Nico, they have recently worked on In Bloom by ZB1 for their title track, and all Im Soo-ho has even worked with, of course, Louna in the past before, if I recall correctly, for Stylish. Still one of my favorite songs, still this day, by Louna as a whole. Has worked with G-Friend, if I recall correctly, Chang'a. I'm familiar with Nico quite a bit because Nico has worked on Rewind by From His 9, has worked on Lilac by IU. That's right, you heard right, Lilac by IU. So I'm definitely expecting something more chillax than, of course, Love on Lock. So let's go. I love this whistling at the start here, the strumming, the guitar. Ooh. Oh. Definitely giving those tropical vibes. Ooh. Eyes. Oh, it just feels like I'm drifting away. I'm sailing away. Just feels like I'm on vacation here. There's that whistling again. Haha. Ooh, shouting. Ooh. I love the vocal direction in this song too. And what's great about this unit track is that you can clearly hone in on their vocal work. Beautiful. Feeling good. Yeah. Man. Just the added moments on these lines. I love it. Brief bridge here, possibly? Or is it gonna take the extra mile? Oh, a bass. Just vocals, oh, and then that drop. Feeling good. Oh my goodness, vocal moment. Very easy to listen to, chillax. Nothing too jarring. Ooh, I can see a lot of people gravitating towards this track a lot due to its easy to listen to kind of quality to it. But what's great about having these unit tracks, the more I think about it, and after listening to Tropical Light for this particular unit, is how great it is that we get to hone in on each and every single member, you feel me? Like, as a group, it's hard to balance distribution, and that's clear in title tracks these days. And my thing though is, like, if a certain member has a smaller moment, as long as that smaller moment is impactful and effective in the song. But for these unit tracks like Tropical Light here, oh my goodness, this is the right style for their voices, how chillaxed it is. The added lines and moments of, like, feeling good, you know, I love it so much, right? This is a song that I could listen to beyond the season of summer, even though it hints, you know, tropical light and all. So I mess with this song a lot. I'm really interested how the other B-side's gonna go. I'm sure it's gonna be contrasting to Tropical Light, but I'm gonna bring it up here, point out my favorite moments. I think my favorite moments, surprisingly, yet again, I find myself saying it over and over again so far, from the group tracks and now into Tropical Light. The post-chorus, like the tell me line was really effective, and then I like the chorus. So I think my favorite moments would have to be the chorus and the post-chorus in this song, I've got to admit. So let me bring it back up here right away. Oh yeah, and certain elements like the whistling, the strumming of the acoustic guitar, padding of the drums. Very delicate, very soft vocal work, right? Comparably to the previous track is more so bold and powerful, but the vocal work in this is more so soft and sweet, right? See what I'm saying? There was just some added line there with eyes, emphasis on eyes. Eyes. Man, it adds so much texture to the lines. And just the string plucking, the guitar pluck in the back, I love it. Ooh, I love the dragging of the lines there and spark as well. And then we get in this moment. Wow, this song really helps, you know, Shouting really shine with her vocal color. Like, this song really suits her. Love the vocal layering here. Eyes. And then here we go. Love it. The added beautiful and feeling good, you know. And then this post-chorus. It's just so memorable as a whole. Like, the hooks do its job and all. Man, the steps that this, like, bridge takes. Solely just vocals there, and then bring it back. Feeling good. I just love how they bring things together. in all this kind of one succession with each and every single member. Back to EXO. Wow. I think this exceeded my expectations beyond the highlight medley in a way, and I could totally see myself streaming this song. But let's just get into the final B-side / other unit track now. Alright, so last but not least, we have the other unit track here for tape, right? And this unit, we have Mashiro, Taehyun, Dayan, Hikaru, and Bahi, everyone. Okay, I am really interested how this one's gonna go. It took quite the trippy approach, per se, based on the highlight medley of what I was hearing. We have the likes of Morgan on this, the likes of Yang So-yeon. Alright, I have this, there's some names that I gotta familiarize with, but Skinnerbox, I'm starting to familiarize because Skinnerbox has been pretty much on a lot of the tracks coming off of Queendom Puzzle and that show, the likes of Charismatic, that I really love, especially Bad Blood. For those who haven't listened to Bad Blood, be sure to do so, because that song has still been coursing through my veins, not gonna lie. But I'm gonna bring up the song here right away, and let's wrap it up with tape here. Ooh. Oh, wow. Mashiro here. Loving this verse 1 so far. Turn this. Ooh, I love the attitude too. Whoa. Pre-chorus here with Chaehyun, though. Kep1er's tape. Oh, very playful moments here with Kia. Oh, just the groove that this song takes, I love it. And in this swing type of motion. Oh. Whoa, Hikaru. Just the synthesizer work too. That bass work with Chaehyun and pre-chorus every time. And I love this like loungy feel that we get in the song. Some playful piano work. Like an upright bass with a piano. Listen to them. Put your hands up in the air. Love that snare drum work. Very punchy with it. More so solid with it. Tac tac. Man, this post-chorus / refrain, it's very earwormy. But all in all, for this particular song, unlike the other tracks, this doesn't have like necessarily a post-chorus, more so a refrain at times, which is really cool how they do it, because they do it at the beginning like an intro, they do it at the very end of the song, and then dead smack in the middle, obviously, with the ticky 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 tack tack tack. Very earwormy, catchy with it. But once we get in the chorus, I love that fun, loungy feel that's very bouncy with it, with the playful piano. In some moments, the song gets it a little bit jazzy with it. Just the overall swing to this song is very addictive, I've got to admit. And low-key, I just feel like I might be in the sort of unpopular zone, because I think out of the two B-sides, I do prefer Tape in terms of taste. Like, don't get me wrong, I think the other track, I feel like Tropical Light, right, suits my taste, like, so up my alley, but, like, just hearing this loungy, fun feel, I mess with it a lot, everyone. Yeah, so don't get me wrong, I love both unit tracks here, and yet again, you know, I'm loving what I'm hearing in certain moments and pockets by certain members where they can truly shine in these unit tracks. So I'm so glad that they decided to come through with these unit tracks. And what's cool about this song is the very lengthy chorus with Kep1er's Tape and all. And then once we get into later on the bridge, I'm gonna have to point out, like, put your hands up in the air type moment there, because I love that how it brings things together, and, you know, it provides this sort of, like, bring everyone together kind of moment, right? Let me go through it again. Tack, tack, tack. I really love Mashiro in this particular unit track, I've got to admit, right? Like, I love her moments so much in this song. Some turn this. That transition into Daeun's moment. We get, like, more than enough rap moments in this song that I love, you know? Just how this bass, like, dips ever so slightly in the pre-chorus with Chaehyun, I love it. Builds a lot of anticipation. No. Go, 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 go. Like a little, like, padding of the bongo congo work, I feel like. Or maybe tom-toms were utilized in the song. Hello, Jigum. Up, run up, we go fast. Ticky, 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 tack, tack, tack. That is so catchy. She went hard in the paint with this one. I think another member that shines in here is Hikaru for sure. Like, out of the other tracks, like, especially the group tracks, I love the rap more so in this particular track by Hikaru and Daeun. Oh, every time with Chaehyun, it just sends you, am I right? And then when we bring it to right here... Just waiting for it. This is where it gets a little bit more jazzy with the, like, almost upright bass, the piano. Some risers. Love it. Go, 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 go. Like a movie. Go, go. More, 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 more. Ooh. Yeah, just the twists and turns that this song takes. I love it. Yeah. Man, where do I begin to wrap up this first listen and album review, everyone? This mini album, I can't necessarily say it is my favorite mini album from them so far, because first of all, it's a first listen, and I feel like you gotta give it more time, at least 2 weeks top, to let everything sink in and how you're feeling about the songs, except for Galileo, because I'm immediately there for Galileo, right? But like, I think this is a solid album by far. This is a really solid album, and I like how this go around we have unit tracks. The only thing is, I felt like we could have used an extra track in there. Maybe even an intro track would have been great on this 5th mini album. That's just my slight critique there, but aside from that, I think the group B-sides, The Door, really blew it out of the water and surprised me. Some Vocaloid moments going on there. Can't necessarily say I enjoyed those moments, or it doesn't take anything away from the song in my humblest opinion, but like, The Door really surprised me. I love the lyrics so much in that particular song. Love Unlock, I think, is my favorite B-side for sure. I'm just a sucker for that kind of production style by the likes of E1, Andy Love, Gene, and all, and Dominik's lyricism coming into play for Love Unlock. Verse 2, quite admittedly, very jarring, but got used to it. I'm still gonna get used to it with more and more listens. Just how that song really packs a punch with the powerful vocal work. Probably the most, I would say, the song that utilizes the most powerful vocal work out of the bunch beyond the title track as well. And then we have, of course, Tropical Light with Yejin, Xiaoting, Youngin, and Yeso, where it surprised me. Like, it exceeded my expectations. Again, I felt like beyond the highlight medley, these songs in full exceeded my expectations. And I like the chillax approach, the soft vocal work. Very surprising to get that right after Love Unlock. I would have thought you would put like Tropical Light as the 5th track right after Tape, where we had Mashiro, Chaehyun, Dayan, Hikaru, and Hia, right? But for that song, Tape, as I said here, I love the loungy, cheerful feel that we got. But then again, there's one individual I forgot to mention, is E1. So I gravitate towards E1's tracks, and people who tend to work with E1 in the past before. So it's like, you know, I am in a struggle to pick like an exact order of favorites, but I think Love Unlock has to be my favorite group B-side. It would have to go Love Unlock, then Door, and then for unit tracks, I would have to go with Tape, then Tropical Light. But that by no means, you know, I mess with Tropical Light, but as overall whole kind of, you know, ranking, yeah, I would have to go on Love Unlock, then Tape, The Door, then Tropical Light. And I feel like Tropical Light, it depends on the mood, and over time I feel like it could soar up in terms of ranking and catch me off guard later on. So all in all these songs have a lot of longevity value. I think Galileo is still the hard number one favorite here out of the bunch, and I feel like people outside the fandom or even within the fandom can agree this is an era where the title track you're gonna gravitate and love the most than the B-sides. I know a lot of people outside the fandom, or even people inside the fandom, who said where they tend to enjoy the B-sides more than the title tracks, except for the Up era, obviously. I've always tend to enjoyed their title tracks, you know, except for We Fresh, obviously, for just personal taste reasons, and comparably to the B-sides from that era, but that's a whole different topic. But all in all, I gotta give this album a solid 9 out of 10. I think it has its earwormy and catchy moments, very earwormy for Tape, but what's surprising is like the other B-sides beyond Tape, it's very catchy in the chorus and the post-chorus for those songs. The Door, Love Unlock, Tropical Light, you name it, right? So let me know your thoughts. What are your favorite B-sides? Which unit track you liked the most? Did you enjoy any of my commentary or statements that I made today that you felt that were relatable? But as always, be sure to like and subscribe, as it goes a long way and it helps out the channel so much. This has been Garrison, and peace.